Hi, I'm Graham Heine, Merchandise Manager for Private Label, and today we're going to introduce you to new Repco TQ disc pads, which is an exciting new offer from Repco. Firstly, we're going to hear from Mark Morrison, the Category Manager, about the features and benefits of the product, and then we're going to talk to mechanics and hear what they've got to say, how good the product is. So let's go and have a look. I'm here with Mark Morrison, Category Manager for Brakes. We're going to talk a bit more about the TQ pads themselves. Now, Mark, the performance of disc pads is very important to mechanics. Also, dust, low dust, and noise are the three. Am I right saying they're the three main things that are important for a disc pad?
Yep, definitely.
So, just explain to me then. So, with the TQ pad itself, what's the big deal? What's the technology behind it?
Look, the biggest technology with the TQ pad is the IMI, the integrally moulded insulator. This is this piece you can see at the back. That's a major difference to a standard brake pad. The other thing is the friction material, it's a ceramic type material and it emits a grey dust, so it's not seen on the wheels as much.
Okay, and we'll see that later on. Okay, so just explain that technology going with that IMI, because we've got a cutaway pad here, so just explain that, because that does look very different to a standard pad.
Yeah, we have a cutaway here. What you can actually see is the backing plate, which is normally solid. It has holes through it, so when it's moulded, the insulator actually flows through the backing plate and becomes the shim on the back of the backing plate.
So it's all one complete unit. One
piece brake pad, that's basically what it is. What this does is distributes heat a lot better than a standard brake pad, which will reduce vibration, which is obviously the noise.
So that's very different to standard brake pad, and we've got some here, so just show us what how they work.
A traditional type pad, this is a ceramic pad, another brand. Traditional type pads, there's a couple of different styles. Some don't have shims at all. Some will have a clip-on metal shim like this one. Others will have a rubberized, glued or bonded on shim. Some pads will have a shim painted on the back. All of these type of shims, the big difference with these is these can move when they're on the vehicle. They can move out of the way of the piston. These can actually wear through. The painted on type shim wears off.
And would be very cheap, I'd imagine, too.
Oh, and a lot cheaper to manufacture. But that's the major difference is this is a one-piece pad. This won't wear through. This is as hard as the friction material itself, so no noise.
Now, to demonstrate one of the key benefits of Repco TQ, which is its low dust formulation, we're going to run back-to-back tests between a standard set of pads, which we're going to run on a vehicle for 2 weeks, and then look at the dust, and then also run the same test with the Repco TQ, and you'll just see how much difference there is in the dust. So it's been 2 weeks since we fitted the standard pads, and it's been quite dry conditions in Melbourne. So you can see the wheel does look quite clean, but when you give a wipe, as you can see, there's a lot of brake dust, black brake dust on these wheels. Okay, so let's have a look at the car now that's had the TQ pads fitted to it. They've been fitted for 2 weeks, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of road grime on the car and on the wheels, so it's probably being a bit harsh on the pad. And you can see there's very little dust, and I'll give that a wipe, and you can see most of that is actually road grime. So as you can see, there's a lot less dust here than there was on the other wheel with the other pads. So now let's get a customer's perspective on Thermoquiet, and I'm here with Rob Wells from Wells Automotive. Rob, you've been fitting Thermoquiet for some time. How do you find the product?
Look, I was a bit sceptical at first, but once I started using them, hey, they're the way to go. They are so quiet. We have people coming in with noisy brakes, other brands in there, and we offer them the choice of swapping to Thermoquiet. They all go away happy.
That's great. And what about, are you happy with the low dust formulation? Because that's one of the big features with Thermoquiet.
Yeah, love it. We can confidently tell people that we fit these brakes, they're not going to create any dust.
That's great. So in a word, you're a satisfied customer?
Totally.
This is manufactured by Federal Mogul in the US. They are the largest manufacturer of brake pads in the world. Federal Mogul's an American company. They manufacture brands like Ferodo that we've seen in Australia, Wagner that's seen in the US and across Europe. They're also a manufacturer of many OE brake pads. They've got licenses for Ford, Toyota, and quite a few of the European marks. Their factories are in Mexico, North America and Thailand. The Thailand factory is currently making the latest Ford and Toyota pads.
Right, so they're a major player in the world.
Oh yeah, biggest manufacturer of brake pads in the world.
So how's Federal Mogul gone about adapting that product for the local vehicles?
Yeah, a couple of the local vehicles, Commodore and Falcon in particular, have an aluminium PBR caliper, which can be problematic, can be noisy with brake pads. What Federal Mogul have done for Australia, they've actually used edge technology on a couple of their different pads. They've used that on a certain couple of vehicles to help out, and any other vehicles that pop up and are problematic, they'll use different technologies to try and stop any noise or any problems with that vehicle.
And they've done all that testing on vehicles on road and on dynamometers specifically for Australian vehicles?
Yeah, definitely. We've actually just completed some new testing for the extended range in the Repco TQ, being the Camry and the Camry rears in particular, which have been a problem. That testing has just been completed in Sydney, and everything's really good. So
it's fantastic. So I'm now here at Repco Mornington with Jim. Now Jim, you've been having quite a bit of success selling Thermo Quiet. Just give us a bit of an explanation of how it's going.
It's going very well. In fact, just before you arrived, the customer rang up because we'd sent him Bendix pads, and he rang me up abusing me because we hadn't sent him Thermo Quiets.
Is that right? Yeah. And the better price, I'm sure customers are enjoying that.
So yeah, they love the better price.
Yeah, and the wider range, we've done a lot of work in expanding the range. That's a big help too.
It will be yet to hit the shelf here, but as soon as it does, we're looking forward to that and increase the sales more.
Fantastic. So you're a convert?
Certainly am.
So now here with Steve from Mornington Motors. Now Steve, you fit Thermo Quiet pads. How do you find them?
No, good. They're good. Not a problem. Nice quiet pads without a drama.
And no complaints from customers?
No complaints from customers on any dust problems. No problems at all. And certainly Repco have a good range in stock up there, so we have no problems.
So you're a happy customer and converted?
Yes, very happy indeed.
So now you've seen and heard about the benefits of Repco TQ. It's low dust formulation, enhanced durability, and it's one-piece design which virtually eliminates noise. So why buy Repco TQ? Well, it's simple. You're getting a proven OE product made by one of the world's largest manufacturers, and you're getting it at a better price. So contact your nearest Repco store and ask for Repco TQ by name.